Okay.
And that was me forgetting how to start my videos as usual. Just a disclaimer that this video was recorded a while ago. It was before the whole quarantine and virus outbreak happened. I hope everyone is being safe. Please stay at home and please take care. As usual, back to the video.
Hi guys! So today I got a sewing machine, guys. I got a sewing machine. Let me just tell you the story right here and right then. In the year 2020, I think this is the year that I am doing so many things I never thought I would do. Number 1, I quit my job. Number 2, I'm chasing my dream for makeup. Number 3, I finally got to pick up a hobby that I always wanted to, and that is sewing. I went out not intending to buy a sewing machine and came back home with a sewing machine. My parents freaked out. So I got my own sewing machine and I got some, like a haul of sewing stuff here and there. So this is the huge Varna, a Viking huge Varna machine. This is the E10 model. I'm gonna do an unboxing. No, actually the reason why that I got this machine is actually the lady. The lady was so nice. She approached me and she asked me if I was looking for anything, and I said nope, as I always do. She continued to approach me and I was just like, oh, I'm actually just starting out in sewing. She's the nicest salesperson that I've met. She actually asked me a few questions whether I'm starting out and whether I had any budget. So I said I'm not sure. She told me that she had a machine that cost like $199 to $199, depends on my budget. I mean, $199 for a machine that probably will last you a few years is probably like... Then she just made me sit down and gave me a whole lesson. Initially, I was actually looking for sewing classes, but she just gave me a whole lesson how to thread, how to sew and everything, and I'm just like, honey, I'm not gonna waste your time, just gonna buy the machine for you. So here it is. So what she gave me is kind of like a manual. This actually helps me to see kind of like if I want to do straight stitch, edging, putting an elastic, putting a buttonhole. So it's all right here. And alongside, she also told me that I will get basically 6 needles, which is like the thickness. I got a 17-9 sewing needle, 80-11 sewing needle, 90-14 sewing needle, 90-14, and there is the medium for jeans and for stretch. So this tree is a universal one. So it comes like this. First thing that comes out is the stepper, the foot stepper that actually powers your machine. I hope I'm saying this terminology right. I also have the warranty card, and I think this is like the cover of the machine. So it just comes in 2 pieces of styrofoam. Wow! So here is the machine. Wow! I will try very hard not to drop this. But basically, here's the machine. This is the Viking E10 model. On top is the threader. I got a very simple one because I just wanted to start. I wanted to try sewing. What is on here is kind of like a, I think it's a muslin cloth. They actually already have 1 needle over there. Over here is the compartment box, which I'm gonna try to show you. So inside, she showed me, so you have your tools here. This one is kind of like a bobbin cleaner. So from what I've searched online, you need to clean your bobbin every now and then. This is the button foot, and I'm not too sure what this is, honey, but I would think I have to look at the manual. Then there is this thing, I'm not too sure. I have 3 plastic bobbins right here. They look like the same size. Oh, this is a stopper for the thread. Oh yeah, then there's the needle that she was talking about. There's 3 universal needles, and then there is a jeans one and a stretching one, which is over here. Very nice. And this is the extra thing that you're gonna put over here for extra thread. So this is the small stopper for the thread. This is your foot, one of the normal foots. This is what she showed me that actually really got me interested. For this plastic thing here, I can actually adjust it to how I want to align my fabric, so I can make sure that it goes straight. This one is I'm not too sure. You know what? I'm not gonna try to anyhow butcher the name. This is one item I'm not too sure. So this is kind of like a toolbox and also the place where you can actually rest your fabric on. So another thing inside is the manual. Other than the machine, I also got a few stuff. This is the first time that I'm kind of like finding kind of like a sewing shop, so I did not know where to go exactly. I went to this store, Sing Mui Heng Private Limited, and this is at People's Park Center. This store is basically like a heaven. The first thing I got was a ruler. This is plastic. Next is this needle kind of pack. Yes, it says that it's dressmaking pins, and there's like this cushion thing, and it's for $2. The ruler is for $1.20, by the way. Another thing that I wanted to get was rulers, the curve ruler. I was very confused. The staff at the store approached me and asked if I needed help, and there was one with the measurements and one without the measurements, and she told me to get this set, so I got it. So actually this has 3 rulers and it's for $20. It's a bit steep, but then for 3 rulers I think it's actually quite worth it because they have this, and they have one more. Another thing she said that I can read is actually the back, which actually shows how I can use the stuff. So that is kind of good. The next thing I got is kind of like a thread cutter. Another one that I got. So I wanted to get the very traditional chalk that basically every mom is using, but then I could not find it at the store. So I got this, and I originally thought that this was a cover, but this is kind of like a pen. So if I'm not wrong, I think there's a small mechanism here that kind of like deposits the chalk you draw. So I was like, okay. And they also have chalk refills. They have this thing here, and this is $2.70. The last thing that I got is muslin cloth. It's 1 yard for $2.20, 5 yards for $10. Overall, it costs a total of $39.90. I went to Popular and I got craft paper. So if anybody knows what paper that, you know, if you want to make your own pattern, what do you use, please let me know. I originally went to another craft store to ask for craft paper, and they don't have craft paper at a craft store. You don't have the paper that your store name is named after. This from Popular, it sells $3.25. I got 2 pairs. So the next thing I got from Popular is normal marker. It's just a normal whiteboard marker. It has a nice stick to it. Oh, another thing I want to point out, this one. When the lady actually was selling me the sewing machine, she told me to get a pack of universal needle, and she sold me this 8011 sewing needle pack from Singer for $5. I went to this Sing Mui Heng Private Limited, and they sold this for $2.50. $2.50, and I bought this for $5. She took my $2.50, and yeah, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.